Good afternoon, Ospreys. You're watching Nest News, live from the Student Union. I'm Kaylee Snyder, and coming up on today's show, student government election results, spring break, a total eclipse, a celebrity named Highway, and a sports update. So stay tuned and enjoy the show. Unofficial results from the University of North Florida Spring 2024 student government elections are in. Voting closed Wednesday afternoon. Michael Barkle of the SOAR Party won the uncontested presidential election. SOAR Party members also won all 20 open Senate seats. The SOAR Party won 18 of the 20 open Senate seats in the last semester's election, meaning it now controls 38 of the 40 total seats. Barkle and Vice President Ashlyn Davidson claimed the executive branch without competition. According to SG's website, Barkle is the Vice President of Health and Safety for Theta Chi and will step up to the presidency. He previously served as treasurer for the current Grosso-Sullivan administration. Davidson is the current director of Osprey Involvement Center. Of the 28 Senate candidates, 20 were from the SOAR Party, 6 were from the Unity Party, 2 were independent. Tommy Mazzella won the most votes with 401. The following is a full list of unofficial Senate winners provided by the SG Supervisor of Elections. Lastly, the University of North Florida student government released its revised constitution. Changes to the constitution were approved by a landslide. There were 880 votes in favor of the changes and 31 against. These changes included removing language that mentioned diversity, equity, and inclusion. They also include a new Florida Sunshine Law compliance article. The Senate must certify these unofficial results before the winners are sworn in. According to SG's website, these results will be certified during the Senate meeting at 1 p.m. on April 12th. You can find the whole Constitution with the outlined revisions on UNF Spinnaker's website as a public notice. Spring break is just around the corner for anyone attending UNF. It spans from March 18th to the 23rd. We asked you guys on YouTube and Instagram what you're doing for spring break, and from Disneyland to London to NYC, it seems like a lot of students are leaving Jacksonville. Interested in what students are doing? Here's reporter David Green with some more information.
Here in the UNF Student Union, and today we're going to be asking students what their plans are for spring break.
I'm just staying around here for the first half, and then I'm going down to Daytona with my team for the second half.
I'm going to Fort Lauderdale next weekend, or next week. Basically just go get some sun, get some drinks.
I'm going back home, which is like near Fort Lauderdale, so I'm just going to be going to the beach the whole time, pretty much. I have like a whole project due on Sunday. I'm going to try to knock it out before spring break.
Me and my family are going to the aquarium in Atlanta. The aquarium's pretty cool. I'm excited to go there, I'm not going to lie.
Not much, just like I'm going to go to Tampa with my uncle, spend some time with him. That's basically it. I mean, I don't know, and even if there's like word there, I'm not doing it. I'm pretty sure about that one. Spring break is my time to have a break, bro. Yeah, so anywhere that's being done, it's not going to be me doing it at all.
That's it for me today, guys. We'll see you guys when you come back from spring break. Have a nice one, Ospreys.
Thanks, David. And don't forget to enjoy your spring break, Ospreys. If you're like me and staying in Jacksonville for spring break, you might be wondering if it's going to be nice and sunny out. Well, we have the answers for you. Here's Rodrigo with your local weather update.
Thanks, Kaylee. Let's jump right into the forecast. Today is an expected mostly cloudy with a high of 79 degrees and now a low of 50 degrees. Not too shabby for the day, and it's a normal Florida Friday. Now, as we look over the radar, looks to be nothing but clear skies and sunshine throughout all of last night and most of the day so far. Beautiful start to spring break with not a cloud to be seen. Looking into the weekend, tomorrow there will be a very low 5% chance of rain and some cloudy skies on Sunday. On Monday, though, we can expect a rainy start to the week, but the next couple of days will be nice and sunny with highs of 70 degrees and lows dipping towards the 40s. The good news is that with that cold weather comes no rain, so don't worry about forgetting your raincoats. It couldn't be better timed. From all of us here at Spinnaker, we want to wish you guys a happy spring break. That's the weekly forecast, Ospreys. Be sure to make the most out of your spring break as we near the final stretch of the semester. And don't forget to sleep in on lunchtime, and don't do your homework until the last minute. See you guys later. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Rodrigo. Next up, we'll be talking about an upcoming solar eclipse and a new celebrity named Highway. We'll be right back.
Do you like market days? Do you ever wonder where you could get free stuff from the booths? Well, look no further. Spinnaker Media does market days every Wednesday from 10 to 2. So stop by and you could get free items like lanyards, stickers, or some of our most popular items like tote bags and shirts. All you have to do is spin the wheel. But first, you'll have to either subscribe to the Spinnaker TV YouTube channel or follow the Instagram @UNFSpinnaker. We also have a QR code at our booth in case anyone is interested in volunteering with us. We're accepting in any department: TV, radio, creative services, news, and business. Make sure to stop by next Wednesday for a chance to win.
Hello, wonderful listeners. This is Tanner. You can listen to me from 3 to 4 every Thursday for classic hits from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and other time periods. And in the middle of the hour, I'll play something a little bit different. Who knows what it might be? Hope you enjoy.
Do you want a live shout out in the middle of the student union? Spinnaker Radio creates content on all of our platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Threads, and Snapchat. We'll put out a poll on one of our platforms and all you have to do is answer. Our top commenter will get a shout out live on 95.5 FM WSKR Jacksonville Spinnaker Radio, which plays in the student union every day. We'll play that shout out at different times throughout the day all week long. So if you want the shout out, answer our polls. And be sure to tune in on 95.5 FM WSKR Jacksonville Spinnaker Radio, dedicated to diversity.
Hey Ospreys, Spinnaker is back on TikTok and we are ready to bring you the latest news stories and videos we've missed throughout the month.
So whether you're a fan of radio, broadcasting, news writing, or you just want to stay updated with the latest news stories, we got you covered.
So make sure you're following us in all our social media platforms.
Stay tuned for more weekly videos on TikTok. Because we're so back.
The sun is about to pull another disappearing act across North America during a total solar eclipse. The peak spectacle on April 8th will last up to 4 minutes, 28 seconds in the path of total darkness. This will be twice as long as the total solar eclipse that dimmed the U.S. skies in 2017. This eclipse will take a different, more populated route. It will enter over Mexico's Pacific coast and dash up through Texas and Oklahoma. It will then crisscross the Midwest, Mid-Atlantic, and New England before exiting over eastern Canada into the Atlantic. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon aligns perfectly between the Earth and the sun, blotting out sunlight. The moon slices a diagonal line from the southwest to the northeast across North America. It'll briefly plunge communities along the track into darkness. Now, don't fret if you don't have front row seats. Practically everyone on the continent can catch at least a partial eclipse. The farther from the path of totality, the smaller the moon's bite will be out of the sun. Iconic Florida singer Jimmy Buffett named one of his albums A1A in honor of the coastal highway that winds about 340 miles along the state's Atlantic coast. Now, Florida is about to return the honor. State Highway A1A will become the Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway as soon as Republican Governor Ron DeSantis signs the bill the Senate sent him Tuesday with a unanimous vote. Buffett, who died in September, wrote songs that drove tourists to the Florida Keys looking for sun, sand, and relaxation. Key West earned the nickname Margaritaville after his song about wasting away by the sea, looking for a lost shaker of salt. DeSantis' office didn't immediately respond to an email asking if he'd signed the highway designation. Still, the governor did honor Buffett by ordering flags to be flown at half staff after his death. He asked Floridians to celebrate him by raising their margarita glass and enjoying a cheeseburger here in paradise to wish the son of a sailor well. And now to Angel for your sports update.
What is up, Ospreys? I'm here with your sports update for the week. There's not too much to cover, so let's get into it. Baseball won the weekend against Seton Hall 2-1, with the scores being a 6-4 win, an 11-4 loss, and then an 11-0 win. This and a couple of road wins leaves the Ospreys with a 10-6 overall record. Women's soccer played against Florida Tech at Hodges Stadium last Sunday, in which a crazy game was played. The final score was 5-3, with the Ospreys coming out on top to win. This leaves them with an overall 2-0-1 record for the spring scrimmages so far. Softball played against Bucknell here at UNF last night in a doubleheader. The games ended with the Ospreys on top, sweeping the Bisons 5-0 and then 2-1. This leaves softball with an overall 16-8 record so far. Coming up this weekend, all day today and tomorrow, is the Bob Hayes Invitational Track Meet here at UNF. Softball plays Austin Peay this entire weekend at 2, 4:30 tomorrow, and then noon on Sunday. Go and support the Ospreys if you're in town. Regardless, though, enjoy your spring break this week, and I'll see you guys next week for your sports update. Swoop!
That's just about all we have for you today, Ospreys. Remember, consider donating to support UNF Spinnaker through the link in the description below. For all things Spinnaker, check out our website at unfspinnaker.com. Also, make sure to follow us on our Instagram at UNF Spinnaker and check out the rest of our YouTube for more content. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Kaylee Snyder. We'll see you next week on Spinnaker's Nest News.